guys know that I have limits in the bedroom. What's up, Ariana? I couldn't go live on the Bedroom Bully account. Instagram has temporarily banned me from going live because of those pictures I posted of my head on Hermann Goering's body. Isn't that fucking bullshit? Hermann Goering was an air marshal in the German Luftwaffe. He was not a Nazi. He was an Air Force pilot. He was a World War I ace. And then, obviously, wound up being the commander of the Air Force, of the Luftwaffe, during World War II. So, I don't know why those two things I posted of my head on Hermann Goering's body could be construed as being offensive or hate-mongering. He was in a German Air Force uniform, not SS. Remember, the death camps were run by the SS, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Not by the fucking Luftwaffe. The Air Force had nothing to do with the Holocaust. The Air Force were airmen. They weren't Nazis. Nazi was a political party. Had nothing to do with the German Army, Air Force, or Navy. It's like being a Democrat or being a Republican. Being a United States soldier doesn't make you Republican or Democrat. It's the same way with Nazi Germany. The Nazi party was a political party. The swastika was the symbol of their party. And I understand, to some people that are a little more sensitive to myself, that might be considered a hate symbol. But for crying out loud, Hermann Goering was not a Nazi. He was in the fucking Air Force, for Christ's sakes. So I tried to go live on my other account, and I'm banned from sharing my live videos on my other account. I'm probably on probation for 30 days again. Yeah, I just got my hair cut just now. Thankfully, I shaved 2 days ago. I hate it when I got a beard going and I get my hair cut, because then you look kind of stupid till you shave. No, but there was nothing wrong with that picture of my head on Hermann Goering's body. There were no swastikas. There was no SS. Those are the things that I think people, that are pussies would be offended by. But fuck, not an Air Force. For Christ's sakes. The thing that, we could have put my face on fucking Idi Amin, the African dictator that slaughtered millions of people, and no one would say shit. Or Pol Pot, the leader of Cambodia, who ran the killing fields. Or fucking Chairman Mao of China, who killed millions of people. Joseph Stalin, who killed millions of people. Hermann Goering, the only people he killed were other fucking pilots that he was in dogfights with. So, and everyone thinks it's funny to compare me to Hermann Goering because, Goering was a rather plump fella in his older years. But if you look at pictures, from the 20s when Hermann Goering was a young man and still a pilot, he was thin. You get a swastika on your forehead when you think of Jews, Jay. Sickening wrinkles. It does kind of look like a swastika. Let's see. Here's Adam McLeod. Instagram algorithm is set to see pictures that may resemble Nazi or Hitler, and it's not a maybe, nuke, it's yes or no, and it's usually nuke, no questions asked. Yeah, but German soldiers are not Nazis. And I understand being in the Air Force, you're not a soldier, you're an airman. Airmen are not Nazis. I understand. If they would have posted a picture of me with my head on an SS trooper, I could see that as, being questionable. The Air Force is nothing like the SS. I got a beautiful head of hair. Everyone keeps telling me to shave it bald. Why? I got great hair. Look how thick it is up there. Is Bob on here? Bob, how good is Washington Huskies going to be next year? Michigan Wolverines open up their season, first game of the year in Seattle, Husky Stadium. What's the scouting report on next year's Washington Huskies? I don't think Michigan should be afraid of the Washington fucking Huskies. Yeah, I changed the name of this account to the Detroit Diesel 15.0. 15.0 referring to leaders. Dale had a little 5.0 in his Mustang, and he couldn't shift gears. Well, I got a 15.0. This truck actually has an automatic. This is the first time I've ever driven an automatic. It's pretty cool. The Detroit Diesel also makes the 12-speed automatic that's in this truck. Infamous Bob. I asked you a question, Bob. Mr. Oregon Ducks. So, our broker's having a difficult time finding me a fucking load in Kentucky. So I am sitting here. Might be sitting here all night. I'm in a little shithole town. I don't even know the name of where I am. Where am I? I guess I shouldn't say. Oh, because then you guys would know where my truck is parked if I say where I am. I don't like to give the location of my truck. It's just never good. Not you guys, but fucking hater trolls. I don't want the hater trolls to know where my truck is ever parked. A lot of times you guys will notice when I post, if you look at where the locations I tag, do you think that's really where I am? I mean, come on. I always fuck with trolls with my locations. They're almost never real. And if I do post my real location, I'll usually won't post until I'm walking out the door. If I do a post at a restaurant and I show you guys my dinner and I post the location, I'm doing that as I leave. I take the picture, I'll eat, and then I'll post as I'm walking out the fucking door. So that if you guys wanted to prank on me somehow, I won't even be there. I'll be gone. I do that at the gym too. I'll post gym stuff as I'm leaving, as I'm done. Oh, I don't want the paparazzi showing up. I wish the Misfits had female groupies. Now that would be fun. I think it wouldn't take Lenny long to scare him off. Start asking him to shit on his chest. You know, that's a great way to not get a blowjob, is to ask a chick to shit on your chest. I don't encourage that. I don't know, some of you guys that have been around a while, you guys know that I have limits in the bedroom. I have very hard limits that are not flexible. They include no poop, no blood, no children, and no animals. Those are my hard limits. No poop, no blood, no children, no animals. Other than that, I'm pretty flexible. No comments here. What's going on? I've only got 10 people watching this. I was hoping yesterday when I went live that it would get this account to grow, because obviously, if I'm not able to go live on the other account, I'm going to do it on this account until the other account gets unblocked. You know, the funny thing about those 2 Herman Goering pictures that got removed, usually when I have shit removed on my account, I will get a notice. You know, the next time you log in, it'll say a post has been removed from your account because it went against our community guidelines. I always get one of those when I have a post removed. With these 2 Herman Goering posts, I got no notification that I violated the community standards, which tells me it wasn't the algorithm, because the algorithm is going to automatically send you out one of those notifications. I almost think that there was a human factor that deleted those 2 pictures, and the human that did it realized, fuck, I can't really send him anything about our community guidelines because these pictures really don't go against our community guidelines. This is a picture of some fucking Air Force general with his head plastered on it. Big Lenny's ab. Finally see comments. Oh, okay. Now I can see the comments. Okay, it was stuck on there. I wasn't seeing any comments. I could scroll back. Ooh, what the fuck? I just put up my keyboard. So, what's going on in the Genova-verse? Anything new in the Genova-verse? Shit, I keep putting up my keyboard trying to scroll the comments. It undercutting MSMing. Go live with Pietaro. It's not 3 o'clock, is it? What time is it? I can't see my clock with my Instagram live running. I haven't seen one of Joe's lives in a while. I have no interest in watching Jason's food reviews. It's 3:13. Oh, Joe's live right now? Fuck, I didn't know that. All right, okay. I'm going to end this and go over to Joe's.